So Konami have retained the integrity of Metal Gear's voice lines from the original into Delta. However, some actors have been called back to reprise their roles. There's probably still quite a few to find, but in this particular scene after Snake gets thrown off the bridge, David Hayter has made new pain sounds and noises that Snake makes that are completely different to the original. Check it out. So yes, there's been some clear differences here. It's interesting to note that a few of the voice actors have been pulled back aside from David Hayter, one of those being Grant Albrecht, who plays the End. Some of you may not know, but in the End boss battle you could use something called the Konami code to find the End's location. But instead, Delta uses dialogue as a new gameplay function, so you can't beat him as easily, but you can definitely tell there's some new voice lines added in there.
Play the game, Snake.
Supposedly, it was also reported that Jim Paddock, who plays Major Zero, was also reprising his role to do some voice lines for Major Zero, especially in the tutorial sections, which have been done before, given on different platforms and consoles. However, as somebody had pointed out, it's almost like the voice lines have been chopped up and perhaps Jim Paddock didn't reprise his role at all, and that Konami was experiencing audio errors as showcased in this clip.
Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen.
It was also brought to my attention having to take this video down for the second time now because of YouTube blocking it in different regions, which I've managed to fix now. But some of you awesome Metal Gear fans, some that I know of, left some interesting comments about some other dialogue changes as well. In fact, some censorship within some of the codec calls. And after checking them out, you guys are 100% spot on. When you call Eva on the codec, talking about the calorie mate, the dialogue has been changed. In fact, you could say it has been censored altogether. Who knows for what reason, if it's political or personal, and whilst applying about weight, Eva no longer says fat, she actually now says overweight.
Are you on a diet?
What did you say?
Calorie Mate provides a nutritionally balanced source of energy, and it makes counting calories easy.
Are you saying I'm overweight?
No.
Of course, I wouldn't refuse it.
Are you on a diet?
What did you say?
Calorie Mate is supposed to be really good for losing weight.
Are you saying I'm fat?
No.
And this isn't the only bit of dialogue as well that was removed. Aside from Jodie Benson's dialogue, James Mathis, who plays Sigyn, whilst talking about the Guy Savage dream nightmare sequence, explains about a nightmare of his own. But instead of using the word shit this time, he instead says the word crap. Who knows why they made these subtle changes? It's not like fat and shit are exactly offensive unless you glue both words together and call somebody a fat shit. Regardless, I find it a bit unusual considering there's actually mature scenes in this game anyway, so those words ain't exactly that offensive, especially in the context.
And this giant turd is carrying the nastiest missiles you ever saw. Like, whenever it launches one of its turd missiles, whatever it hits, people, trees, buildings, turns into shit. This giant turd is carrying the nastiest missiles you ever saw. Like, whenever it launches one of its turd missiles, whatever it hits, people, trees, buildings, turns into crap.
Even little subtle details in the gameplay as well, such as when Snake just uses general kicks and punches, you can tell David Hayter has done new voice lines for that as well. Same goes for the occasional dialogue with some of the patrolling soldiers, or like say for instance when Snake gets injured. I'm uncertain if there is any more, but I'm sure I will keep on digging to give you guys some more information regarding some of the changes. I've also reached out to the beloved actor known as Laurie Allen, who plays as the iconic boss in Metal Gear Solid 3, just to ask her if she can possibly give me any more additional details about some of the voice lines and which parts of the cutscenes or some of the tutorial sections, just to get a better understanding to know where these voice lines were placed in which cutscenes. Respectfully, I know Laurie Allen's a very busy woman, so I do apologise if I've disturbed you, and respectfully I understand if you don't get back. Anyway guys, that's all I've got to say. If there's anything that you've noticed in Delta in terms of new voice lines, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for anything Metal Gear Solid content related. Thank you for watching, until we meet again.